Coming through, government sources on the expected outcomes of President Putin's visit. It is largely going to be in the economic realm, in the trade arena. So they're expecting a lot of agreements around trade and economic cooperation. President Putin is traveling with a large group of business persons. In fact, 75 CEOs. We're given to understand it's the largest business delegation that President Putin is traveling with. The aim is to increase India's exports to Russia and to narrow the trade deficit. Aman Sharma, our political editor, has more details on this. So what is the hindrance in trying to get more Indian exports into Russia so far, and why does the government hope that will change with this visit?
Well, Zaka, what top government sources are telling us that economic cooperation is on the top of the agenda of this particular visit of the Russian president. A lot has been spoken about the defense cooperation on both sides, but this time economic cooperation is going to take, the biggest importance, because we have a big trade deficit with Russia, nearly $69 billion worth trade between both countries, but India's exports to Russia are less than $5 billion, and that is what India is trying to improve, that our exports increase to Russia. Russia also, we believe, is very interested in getting, increasing Indian exports to Russia. What we are learning is that large number of business persons, business delegation is coming along with Mr. Putin. India is expecting to improve its trade deficit, and multiple avenues are being worked to increase these Indian exports to Russia. This could be in the fields of pharma, automobiles, agricultural products, as well as marine products. This is what India is going to stress on, and this could reflect in the kind of government-to-government agreements maybe which are signed between both the countries during this visit. Top government sources also saying that Indian businesses and products will get a bigger market in Russia once these agreements are signed. This will also boost job creation, helpful for our farmers as well. Something that India has stoutly defended when it comes to the Indo-US trade deal. Also, India wanted to stoutly defend the interests of its farmers. Top government sources saying that this increasing exports of agricultural products to Russia will in fact is for the well-being of our farmers. We could see an agreement maybe around that. Also multiple agreements and MOUs. Zaka, top government sources are saying in the field of shipping, healthcare, fertilizers and connectivity, as well as people-to-people contact kind of MOUs, cultural MOUs could be signed between both the sides. All this is on the agenda, mobility partnerships, scientific collaborations as well. So I think the top agenda, Zaka, this time seems to be economic cooperation and increasing India's exports to Russia.
Absolutely. The trade deficit has been a point of concern on the back of course, a lot of Russian oil being imported by India over the last 3 years. We'll see how that plays out. I want to open this up to our